Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Angie and I'm your independent Scentsy consultant. So I am going to do wax and wine. I'm really excited to hang out with you and drink some wine and talk some home fragrance. So I like red wine. You will always see me drinking red wine. And I'm so thrilled to finally be able to do this with you guys. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about, first of all, really quick, my reason why Scentsy, why me, why am I doing this? And then also I'm gonna go through what I've been warming. So it's been a lot. And I think this is like a month's worth, but because of COVID, we've all been home a little bit more, and changing out our home fragrance has been quite the ordeal. It's just been a lot of wax, and then my mom gave me her wax collection, and so I've kind of been melting through that as well because a lot of the bars were like partially used. So I'll give you a little sneak, but it is a lot. Okay, so first of all, my why. So I had a sweet baby daughter, May of 2000. Her name was Sarah, and this is her. I'm sorry, I just got a glimpse of the toilet. I didn't plan that well. I'm a hot mess. So welcome to Wax and Wine with Angie. So Sarah was born May of 2000, and Sarah loved Scentsy. She purchased Scentsy from my upline, Lisa, and she ordered tons and tons of Scentsy. She spent her own money on Scentsy. She loved it. Sarah, unfortunately, had brain cancer, and she passed away on Thanksgiving Day of 2018. And in her memory, I set up a nonprofit. And so one of the ways that I started funding the nonprofit was through my Scentsy business. So that is why I started, and I am really excited to share with you my love of home fragrance and my love of wine. It's all great stuff, right? So wax and wine. All right, so let's talk about what I've been melting. And it's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the stuff that's kind of older or not available anymore, because I didn't put this in order. Actually, I'm gonna start with the non-wax stuff because there's not that much. So I have an oil, Marine Cypress Lavender. I don't know if it's still available in this catalog. And of course the new catalog starts August 1st, so anything that is available now may not be available then, and everything is while supplies last right now, so things are selling out all over the place. So basically with all of these, I don't know if they're still available or not, but I got through an oil, Marine Cypress Lavender. I love the oils. Definitely recommend a diffuser and the oils. I also got through a pack of pods. So this is Winterberry Apple Tea. And basically I got through these pods a while ago, and then I started opening them up and refilling them with the little beads inside of a scent pack. So I think right now that one is full of Dumbo Circus Parade. You peel the sticker around the outside of the pod. I'll show you guys in a future video how to refill your Scentsy pods. Okay, I think that's all of the non-wax. All right, so old stuff that's no longer available. This one was my mom's. It is a Bring Back My Bar of My Wish. It's got some vanilla in it. I'm not really sure what's in My Wish. It's not my favorite. It's a little musky. It's not quite my thing. But so, like I said, some of these were my mom's, so I'm just kind of melting through and smelling things again and again. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's an older one. I got through a bar from the Crystal Collection, Rose Quartz. This was probably in 2017, maybe? I can't see. It's very, it's my cat. It's okay. It actually reminds me of this one, which is also, it was a Bring Back My Bar from this last round, but this one was an older one. It was also my mom's, and it got a little juicy in the packaging. White Sands. So I actually warmed through my mom's bar because I knew that it was coming back as a Bring Back My Bar, and I wanted to, you know, check it out. White Sands is very sandalwoody, and I like it, It's good. Sandalwood is good. All right, What's next? Ah, Tiara Mashi? It was a summertime scent a long time ago. And it smells fruity. It smells like summer. It smells like a Hawaiian getaway maybe. I like it. It's okay. It's not strong enough, I don't think, for me. Alright. So I have a couple of Disney bars that I did. And these were my mom's as well. These were both partials. So I mixed them. I did them at the same time so that we could get a fun aquatic theme going. So this one is Ariel, Under the Sea. So good, guys. Ariel, so good. And then to go with Ariel was a little Nemo, Just Keep Swimming. Also so good. This one smells a little stronger in the clamshell. I can't remember which one smelled stronger in the warmers. They're both very aquatic. A little, you know, sea foamy. Is that a thing? They're amazing. Okay, so this was also in an older collection. This is in the Hygge collection, Woolly Slippers. This is the best one of the Hygge collection, in my opinion. Woolly Slippers is like lavender and a soft vanilla. Not like a vanilla extract vanilla, but like a very soothing, maybe like the vanilla of like a cupcake or like a frosting, but not without the sugary or the creaminess, but like like a hint of vanilla, like a soft, but it's not an herbal lavender either. It's like a soft lavender with a soft vanilla. It's very comforting. It's very Hygge. I listened to a book about Hygge, well, a podcast about a book about Hygge, because, you know, I didn't listen to the book. I have an Audible subscription, and I love my audiobooks, but I didn't listen to the Hygge book. I just listened to them talk about the Hygge book. Okay, that was quite the sidebar. Okay, so I also warmed a bar of Black Raspberry Vanilla. People love this. It's a classic, and it's a classic for a reason. Like, people really do love it. Sorry, my picture of Sarah's falling on me. People really do love it, and that's super awesome. I don't love it. People say it's a powerhouse and that it smells their whole... I don't love it. It doesn't do it for me. I don't know. Okay, old ones. Coconut Palm. This was one of my mom's as well. Coconut Palm. It definitely smells summery. It definitely smells coconutty, but it's not like authentic coconut. It's not like I just opened a bag of shredded coconut and like took a whiff, like real coconut. Sorry, my videography skills suck, guys. This is why we're waxing and whining. We're not, you know, professional videographers here. This is my very first introductory Scentsy YouTube video, guys. This is the original. This is the start. I got my hair done today because I shaved my head for childhood cancer last year, and to raise money for St. Baldrick's. Totes shaved my head, and I've been growing it out. And one thing that's really good about COVID is that you're just at home letting your hair grow. And so I had a big fluffy helmet of hair, and now I got my hair done just in time to start a YouTube channel about my Scentsy love. But yeah, totally disorganized. This is totally a mess, but we got this. You and I, guys, we're in this. Okay, waxing and whining. Okay, so this Coconut Palm, it does not smell like you just open a bag of shredded coconut. It smells like the kind of coconut that they use when they make sunscreen. You know, it just smells like sunscreen. It makes you think of going to the beach or going to the pool because it smells like the sunscreen that you wear while you're there. Okay, Welcome Home. Oops. So this was also one of my mom's bars, and it was really sweaty. Like, you can tell this bar had been through the ringer. Like, literally. It still smells great. It still has that cinnamon spice note that we all love about Welcome Home. Welcome Home. It's not like really a summery scent to me. Welcome Home is like a fall, when you want your house to smell like you've been baking something spicy in the oven. That's what Welcome Home is to me. It's great. I do enjoy it. I think it brings a certain, you know, I don't know what, something happy to life. It's great. It's spicy and fall-like to me. What else was old? It looks like it's, oh, here's a Bring Back My Bar that is old. Blue raspberry ice. Sorry, not black raspberry, blue raspberry ice. Okay, so when you go to 7-Eleven and you get a blue Slurpee, it smells just like this. This bar is a blue raspberry Slurpee from 7-Eleven. Love it. It's pretty awesome. It only lasts for a little while and then it kind of like cuts off. Another older one that my mom had was coconut cotton. And this was also a recent release with the Bring Back My Bars. I don't like it. I like coconut scents and I like cotton scents and I usually think they're fantastic. And other people love coconut cotton. It's so great to like have so many people on YouTube talking about their home fragrance loves and what they like and don't like, because you take 10 Scentsy consultants and you listen to them sniff through their bars and they're all different. With coconut cotton, it smells, I can smell the coconut, I can smell the cotton. And then I smell something else, something sharp, something that makes my nose unhappy. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. And I want to like coconut cotton because I feel like I should like coconut cotton. I'm the type of person that would like coconut cotton. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Mocha Doodle. Mocha Doodle. Mocha Doodle. Mocha Doodle. Mocha Doodle is decadent. It's like chocolate and coffee with cream, like a rich cream, like a cream where like you pour it into the coffee and it like kind of swirls in with the coffee, and it's like when you take coffee and put a packet of hot chocolate mix in there, because that's so good, guys. If you're not putting hot cocoa mix in your coffee, do it. In the winter time when it's cold outside and you want to like, you know, cuddle up and have a mocha, put hot chocolate, a packet of Swiss Miss, maybe not the marshmallows, in your coffee, and still add the cream, because, you know, it's winter time. Like, let's curl up and get cozy. It's hygge, very hygge. And drink your coffee that way. It's so good. That's what Mocha Doodle smells like. It smells like you put hot chocolate in your coffee and then like a thick cream, and it like made that swirly on the top. So good. Okay. Rainbows and Butterflies. I had never smelled this before. And then when it came back in the spring and summer catalog, I ordered one because I wanted to smell it. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I ordered Rainbows and Butterflies. It smells like fruity candy. It smells to me like, like, you know, if you're talking to someone and they just ate a big handful of Skittles. And I didn't like separate the colors out. Like, it's just like all the Skittles at one time. There's like, and then they talk to you and their mouth is open and they're like blasting that hot Skittles breath at you. That's what Rainbows and Butterflies smells like to me. It smells like candy. You can smell like sugary sweetness and then fruity. It's like lemon, lime, grape, apple, like all mixed together, like tutti fruity, Skittle breath, like in your face. Really great. That's probably not like a ringing endorsement, but I promise you it smells like candy. It smells like fruity candy. I hope you're drinking some wine too. Everybody needs to be drinking wine with me. Okay, another one. This was a Bring Back My Bar from the last Bring Back My Bar season, which happened in January. And it's Redwood and Cedar. I know that they're all backwards and that you can't read them. I'm sorry. I'm, you know, brand new to YouTube. I'm working on it. I'm figuring this out. Redwood and Cedar. I had a cedar chest growing up, and it smelled very similar to this on the inside. So it does remind me of that. It like kind of surprises me a little that this one got voted back, that people liked it that much. I always get like the whole set of the Bring Back My Bars. Don't worry, I'll be sharing those, my first sniffs of those with you. I always ordered the full set, and so this was one that I got in the full set, and it kind of took me, you know, 6, 7, 8 months to get around to warming it. I recently did it in my downstairs area. So the reason I chose my downstairs area is because we're not down here that much. So it was one of those things where I was like, where can I warm this where I'm not gonna like offend myself and have to smell it all the time? And that's where I chose to do it. Was it okay? Yeah, it was all right. It smelled like wood. It smelled like wood cabinetry. It smelled like wood. It didn't smell like a walk in the woods. It smelled like the literal wood, like the lumber section of a hardware store, like wood. So, I mean, is that what I want my house to smell like? Like, not particularly. Is it bad? No, it's not a bad smell. It's just, and if you like the smell of wood, then you would really like that. Like if they made a Scentsy bar that was like used bookstore, oh my gosh, guys, I would never not have a house that smelled like used bookstore. Or like coffee shop, where it smells like coffee and then like baked goods kind of together, kind of like Mocha Doodle, but with like a little bit of like cupcake in it. Game over. Game over. And then you mix old books with that, because like bookstores have coffee shops. Guys, I would never leave my house. I would just be in here sniffing all day, and that would be the only scent I would use, is the bookstore with the coffee shop. So Scentsy, I hope you're watching. That's the scent we need, is used books, or even brand new books. Oh my gosh, the smell of brand new books, so great. But alas, as far as I know, they've never had a bookstore smell, but they totally should. Amazon Rain is another bar that I got through. So this was one of my mom's, and this was also like kind of getting a little chunky, getting a little messy inside. Her bars weren't stored properly, it seems like. So Amazon Rain smells very clean, and it's a very comfortable scent. Like, this is one where, first of all, in cleaning products and stuff, really, really good. In laundry, really, really good. It's definitely one of those scents where you're like, yes, I want my house to smell like that. It smells clean. It smells fresh. It smells like all the things that are good for your house to smell like. I mean, unlike redwood and cedar, where it's like a lumber yard, you know, sometimes you want your house to smell like things and sometimes you don't. Speaking of things you want your house to smell like, funny story about this season's Bring Back My Bar. So all of my fellow consultants know that a fan favorite of everybody's is banana nut bread. Everybody loves banana nut bread. And it's really, really great. So I had never tried it before. And then this season's Bring Back My Bar happened. They came out in June. I received my whole, you know, bar thing kind of towards the end of June. And then they extended Bring Back My Bar into July, so that people who had gotten their bars later in the month could make samples or order more or smell them before they made up their mind or whatever. So I get my kit, my sample kit. Not a sample kit, but like my whole bars kit. So I get my kit, and I smell banana nut bread for the first time. And I'm like, yep, it smells like banana bread. Like, I get it. It's great. Banana nut bread, awesome. But it's like not like blown away by it, right? So I decided to warm it finally. And so about maybe 2 weeks ago, I warmed this. So I have in my upstairs, I have enough warmers that I put a whole bar in all of those warmers, and you're basically surrounded by the scent. Like, it's everywhere you turn, there's a warmer, and everywhere you turn, there's the smell. And I love it. I want to be enveloped by my Scentsy, right? I'm super, super big home fragrance junkie. Like, probably one of the worst I've ever met, right? So I decided to warm banana nut bread, and I don't mix it with anything. I just put straight banana nut bread in every warmer in my middle level. And so my 15-year-old was, I think, babysitting, and she comes home and she walks upstairs and she's like, OMG, banana nut bread. And she goes into the kitchen. Total fake out. She totally, speaking of which, she just walked out the door. She totally thought that I was baking banana nut bread. But I faked her out. So here's the deal with the banana nut bread, though. It smells super authentic. It smells like banana nut bread. You can smell the bananas, you can smell the nuts, you can smell the breadiness or whatever. And for the first like 8 hours or so that you're warming this, it is hardcore banana nut bread. Like you can smell it, and then it's just gone. So I put it in all my warmers. It smelled amazing. It smelled like banana nut bread baking. It never like fizzled out into something else. It never like, sometimes with things like that where you have like the banana and the nuttiness and the bread, sometimes like maybe the banana will kind of warm off first and then you'll just end up with like nut bread, or like something weird will happen to the scent, or it like turns off a little. That never happened. It was just like there, and it was like boom. It was really good, and it was a whole bar, and it's like basically surrounding you, and then it was gone. Does that change my opinion about how good it is? Absolutely not. It was great. It was a great bar. It smelled just super authentic. I liked it. I thought it was fantastic. Does it fizzle out quickly? Yes. Is it in my Scentsy Club now? Yes. So I drank the banana nut bread Kool-Aid. I am now a fan. It's happening. What can I say? It's good. Okay. So I also get the Scent and Warmer of the Month kits. So when I do, I make samples of those. So I do have 2 bars that I went through of the Scent of the Month for June, Rise and Sunshine. One was samples and one was for my house. This one is a dupe for Mandarin Moon, which was a Scentsy scent from way back. It's orange. It's very citrus and orange, but it also has like clove and ginger. It has like a little bit of a like a spice note behind the orange, which I loved. And then I think it was May. The scent of the month was Welcome Summer. And I went through 2 bars of that. One was for samples, one was for my house. That one I actually really, really surprised myself by enjoying. So I always thought that I didn't like florals. I always thought, you know, florals aren't my jam. And I think because I had kind of associated them with that powdery rose note, like the Simply Rose. And then I warmed this. Okay, so March's scent was Spring Has Sprung, and it was floral. It was straight floral. It was all right. This one is floral, but it has some melon in it. And I get that melon note pretty strong in Welcome Summer. I still smell it. It's like melon flowers. It's so good to me. And I was really surprised by it. So that was pleasant to me. I liked it. I also thought that I didn't like bakery. So, and you'll see as I go through my scents with you every month, that I kind of do like bakery. It's not my favorite. It's not my go-to. I tend to like them in the kitchen because that seems like where they belong. And I don't always want my house to smell like a sugar cookie, but I do like them. Okay, so as you may have noticed, no, I guess not, I haven't shown you anything from the Mix It collection yet, but I did really like the Mix It collection. I put it in my Scentsy Club. I've since removed most of it out of my Scentsy Club. Rainfall and Lush Greens I think is still in there. Okay, so Rainfall and Lush Greens. It is very fresh. It is very green. I don't love all of the fresh green scents. I do not like Fiddle Leaf Fig, and I do not like Tomato Vine. But I liked, like way back in the day, there was a Scentsy scent called Serene Green. Loved that. Rainfall and Lush Greens, love it. It's like Serene Green, but it's got that fresh rainfall thing. It's so good. So I used this, I melted this bar by itself, just like I said, all around the house. So because of the way my warmers are set up, I can do 1 cube and have a whole bar kind of surrounding me, or I can mix and I can put a cube of 2 different scents in the same warmers and make a whole new scent. And so I had asked my VIP group on Facebook which of these 2 scents they thought I should warm, and one of my friends commented that I should warm them together. So I warmed Rainfall and Lush Greens with Pink Cotton, and she called it Rain Soaked Laundry. And I was like, yeah, I like that. And so I did those 2 scents together. So interesting combo, right? Because one is like really green and one is like a sweet laundry. I liked it. It smelled very clean, very fresh. It was like you're cleaning your house and you're doing your laundry and you've got every amazing clean scent going, but like not like I'm doing Pledge and then Windex and then like Mr. Clean on the floor kind of thing, because that's like a lot going on. It's like if you used our cleaning products in all the same scent so that they're not all mixing and mingling, because like, I don't know, Windex smells terrible. If you use like all of our cleaning products in the same scent, like say you use like Johnny Appleseed in every cleaning product, which by the way, if you haven't, you should totally do that. And then you also had like some sort of like apples and cinnamon sticks in your warmer, like that combo would be amazing. So this was like if you've cleaned your house and then you were also doing laundry. So like throw in some clothesline or something at the same time. It's so good. I can't really describe it. Oh man, the problem with wax and wine is that you kind of burp a little. Excuse me. Waxing and whining though, hello, this is so much fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. Okay, Mix It collection. Let's talk about that. Okay, so another bar in the Mix It collection was Honeysuckle Peony, and it's a floral. Okay, so let me tell you my opinion on the Honeysuckle Peony. Again, didn't used to think I liked florals. I like honeysuckle though. This doesn't smell much like honeysuckle. I think it's mostly the peony, and then it doesn't last that long. So you put it in, it smells good for a little bit, and then it kind of is like, eh. So that was disappointing. Okay, so another scent from the Mix It collection that I liked a little bit better was the Juicy Apple Raspberry. I knew that I was going to like this one the best, or better, because it's fruity. And I got through 2 bars of that. I didn't mix them. They're just 2 bars of Juicy Apple Raspberry. One scent that was in my Scentsy Club, I'm not sure if it still is. It was a Bring Back My Bar from January, and it was Perfect Oatmeal. Okay, it's not bakery, because oatmeal's not bakery. Unless you're making like oatmeal cookies or oatmeal cream pies, which this kind of smells like an oatmeal cream pie, to be honest. It doesn't have that like super sugary note. Like they described it as having like red currants and something. I don't smell currants. I smell like oats and brown sugar. I don't smell, maybe I do smell the creaminess. Kind of smell the creaminess. It is like a bakery scent without that like really, really sweet stuff. It's like the brown sugar and the oats and the good stuff that you would maybe find in an oatmeal cookie. Love Perfect Oatmeal. Love it. I love it. Okay. So, one of the benefits of Scentsy Club. I'm not going to talk to you about my feelings on the changes to Scentsy Club because it is already all over YouTube. People are already talking all about the changes to Scentsy Club. People are very upset about the changes to Scentsy Club. But here's the deal. Okay, so Scentsy releases limited time offers, and they sell out really fast. And sometimes you'll see a limited time offer come around the pike as a consultant, and you either have the testers and you know, which is what happened with this one. You have the testers, you know you're gonna like it. So for Easter, I had gotten the testers from World Tour. And when I got the testers, I sniffed through them and I was like, this is the one that I can't live without, that I love, that I want in my house forever and ever and ever. I added it to my Scentsy Club. It sold out. I couldn't get my hands on any bars through the regular limited time offer, and then my Scentsy Club came. Amazing, right? So one of the benefits to Scentsy Club is that when a limited time offer is coming out, whether it be, I mean, in this, you've seen the Mix It collection, the Hygge collection, the Crystal collection. I love those things. If you see a limited time offer come out and you think that you might like it, go ahead and put it in your Scentsy Club. And then when you get your Scentsy Club order, if you don't like it, just remove it. And you don't have to get more than 1 bar. It's a subscription service, and you can continue to get those bars, and they will continue to make your bars for you. But if you hate it, take it out, and then you've only gotten 1 bar. But if you love it, then you can get it again and again, even though it's sold out. So that's a little tip for you guys. So that's what happened with this one. The Easter collection was a 3-pack. I didn't love the other flavors. I almost said other colors. I didn't love the other flavors, but this one I loved, and I wanted my house to smell like this forever. And when there's a scent that you love, that you want your house to smell like forever, you should put it in your Scentsy Club, because they all go away. They all get retired. They all get discontinued. Scentsy is constantly making new scents, which is awesome. And you don't want to put too much in your Scentsy Club, because you have to make room in your home for the new scents that are coming out that you will also love. Guarantee. But this one was in the Easter collection, and I loved it, and I had to have it. And it is Rockin' Ruby Raz. And guys, it is sweet, it is raspberries, it is bright, happy raspberries. When I was a kid, my granny had a raspberry bush, and I used to pick them, and I used to put the raspberries on my little fingers and eat the raspberries. This is not that. This is not like I just picked a bunch of raspberries off the vine raspberries. This is like raspberry candy. It's like happy raspberry candy. It's like, it's amazing. And I never ever want to not have Rockin' Ruby Raz. I just always want it. So now I have it. And I highly recommend that you have it too, because it is amazing. Okay, I'm getting to the end of this. I swear, I just went through a lot. It's been hard. The COVID thing, you know, I'm working, and I work in office, but I work 5 days on and 10 days off, which is great. I have an 8-week-old baby. I'm loving the extra time off. However, I'm going through a lot of wax because I'm home, and I want my house to smell good all the time, and I want it to smell strong. So, anyway, okay. I'm almost at the end of this, I swear. Hibiscus water was in the summer collection. It's sold out immediately. I grabbed it in my Scentsy Club. I love it. It smells very clean. It's one of those, it's got that aquatic note. It's got the floral from the hibiscus, which again, I didn't think I liked, but I do. It's got the hibiscus. And then it's got this like very clean, it must be the water part, the very clean scent. And it is so fresh and so good. You know, sometimes florals can be powdery, like Simply Rose, not my jam. And sometimes when there's a little bit of rose in the background, I don't love it. So like with Welcome Summer, there's like a background note of melon, and it cuts through the flowery bits, and I like it a lot. But when you have like a fruity scent and you add in a floral, sometimes it can come through as baby powder or grandma's deodorant or something, and it's like a little off-putting. Hibiscus water's not that. It has the hibiscus, and then it's got this like clean floral water, and it's like when you go to the spa and there's like the spa treatment baths, and then there's like a bouquet of flowers sitting next to you at the spa. It's like that. It's pleasant, you know, it smells clean and fresh, and it's like something you'd want to smell and want to enjoy. Okay. Seriously, I'm getting to the end, I swear. Prickly Pear and Agave. So this one is my wife's favorite, and I like to get her all of the things Prickly Pear and Agave. And it's clean, and it's fresh, and it's lovely. It's, to me, this one and Hibiscus Water and Rainfall and Lush Greens, which is also one of my wife's favorites. Oh, hi, kitty. My kitty came to visit me. They're all very similar in that they're just like that clean. They have that cleanness to them. Look at my cat. He's such a good boy. He says, I'm helping you, Scentsy. Those boxes are for my next video. They have that cleanness to them, that fresh, like aquatic goodness. Okay, so another time that so this is actually what's in my warmers right now, and it's a mixer. So I've just recently gotten into mixing. If you have not started mixing your waxes and putting different scents in the same area together, you are missing out on just exponential amounts of fun in home fragrance. So like I said about Welcome Summer is that it has a melon note. It is floral and it is melon. So there's already a little bit of fruity in there. And it is good. It's good fruity. I mixed it with, from the Mix It collection, Grapefruit Orange. So I added a little bit more fruity to that floral and fruity. So like the rest of the Mix It collection, I kind of felt like Grapefruit Orange had a little bit of time and before it fizzled out. And then it was like, meh, gone. Welcome Summer lasted a little bit longer for me. But I felt like that extra kick in the pants, that extra bit of fruitiness really brought up the Welcome Summer, made it just that much brighter and happier and more fun and like effervescent. So I did that. Okay, so my VIPs, I just set up their sample kit for the fall winter catalog season because it's starting very soon. So I've been making samples. It's been Christmas in July in my house because it's 1,000,000 degrees outside, and I am making samples of Christmas scents. Wild. Okay. So the sample packs that I have so far have got the Aloe Vera and Ivy, which is the scent of the month for August, in them. And then I added a sample of Perfect Pumpkin Pear, which I'm not going to smell for you because I do not like it. It was the scent of the month last year. I want to say for October. I don't love this. And I don't know what it is in here that turns me off, but something in this bar is yuck. Okay, so that's my opinion. Other consultants have loved it. Obviously, people liked it enough to bring it back for the fall winter catalog season. It's not my jam, but I made samples of it and I toughed it out for an entire day, it feels like, for you guys. So just FYI. Okay, so another fall scent to me that I made samples of for my wonderful VIP group is Winterberry Apple Tea. I love this one. It has tea and it has honey. It has the berries and it has like some spices. And it is amazing. It is strong. It is happy. It smells like fall. It has just the right amount of spice. And I just love it. It's a good fall scent. If you have not smelled Winterberry Apple Tea, you should get it. So this one came out last fall and winter. It was one of the new release scents. Probably the best of the new release scents, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this one comes out. I put it in my Scentsy Club at the end of the fall and winter season because I was concerned that it wouldn't come back. Of course, I've now removed it because I can order a 6-pack of them if I want. But definitely, like, try it. Okay, so that's why I made samples of it for my VIPs. Okay, and then I also made samples for my VIPs of Snow-Kissed Cranberry. All right, so this was a scent of the month, and it was from November. And, oh, I lost my Pretty in Plaid. I made samples of Pretty in Plaid for my VIP group as well. But Snow-Kissed Cranberry, November. It is fruity. It's got cranberry, and it's got like a slight undertone of the Christmas tree. So it's got like a little bit of both, right? Because Christmas time, you want either like Christmas tree, or you want cranberries, or maybe like this one is mostly cranberry with just like a tinge of tree, like a little bit of balsam in there. It's not punchy in the face tree. It's like a little touch of tree. However, Pretty in Plaid, which I did make samples for, and I don't see that clamshell around here, but I did make samples of that for them. That is like punchy in the face Christmas tree, 100%. One of my friends got it and she said, oh, I don't like it. It smells exactly like a lumberjack smells. I don't know what a lumberjack smells like. I liked Pretty in Plaid, but it definitely was like tree, like hardcore tree. Okay, so then the last samples I made from my group were Iced Pine. So, Iced Pine. So there's two major Christmas tree scentsy scents, right? There's Iced Pine and there's Very Snowy Spruce. And now there's Pretty in Plaid, which is a huge tree. So, Iced Pine is supposed to be pine and peppermint. Very snowy spruce is supposed to be pine and vanilla, or like spruce and vanilla, I guess. But tree with like a sweet undertone of vanilla. Okay, so when I sniff iced pine, I get crisp, wintry pine. Like I don't get peppermint. I just get tree. When I sniff very snowy spruce, I can get a little bit of that vanilla, but it's mostly tree still. So anyway, that is what I've been warming. Thank you for waxing and whining with me. This has been very fun. I'm super excited. I've got a lot more videos to show you. I've got so many things that I want to show you guys. I'm very excited to meet you, and welcome to my channel. Bye.